probably just do that instead. I'm better than watching this bullshit game. FIFA, what else is? Tenpai. Isn't that game on 10? Oh, on Tenpai, I guess. This thing is strike on in case. Yeah, sure, Tenpai anyway. I'm gonna go for themselves. I'm serious, I can.
All right, this blinding sun can only mean one thing. We are in Los Angeles, my man.
No more British rain for me. I'm excited to be here. My first time in LA, first time on the West Coast.
Because of that, I want to take you around to all my favorite places in LA. So for the next couple of days, we're going to be going to the best burgers, best tacos, best diners, best donuts. Sure, there's some others. Taking you to the best the city has to offer because I want you to know what LA is all about.
I'm very excited. I trust your curation of the ones that you've mentioned. I think obviously pretty excited for the taco episodes.
Yeah.
Love Mexican food. We don't do it very well in the UK. Prepared, so.
Today we are doing some of the best birria in Los Angeles. Now,
can't wait to try it out.
We're starting the day off at Birria El Jalisciense. These guys won the best birria at the LA Taco Birria Mania last year.
I'm picturing WrestleMania, but with like food instead of fists.
You know, I wasn't there, but I would assume so, yes.
If they've got a belt, it's good enough for us.
All right,
I think we should eat.
This place is only open on Saturdays, opens by 8 or 9 a.m., cash only. The meat we're going to be having today is goat.
Mm-hmm.
Hector, who runs the joint, every Thursday he gets 3 goats from Chino that suit his needs, and that's all the meat they're doing today. Another one of these places where they go till it's gone, and when it's gone, it's gone.
It's gone. That's why they're here at 9 a.m.
I know. Mm-hmm. Already a line is starting up. I don't know how common birria is as a breakfast food. Sure. It's a 9 a.m. meal, but I mean, people are here and they are eating. So,
people are here, man.
Yeah.
So is goat kind of the traditional meat that's used in birria? Because when I've seen it online, I think it's tended to be more beef. I guess maybe beef is just easier to come by than goat might be in like a supermarket.
Well, check this out. This is a story I saw online. The dish apparently was accidentally invented when a volcano erupted in Mexico, and a goat herder had to abandon his flock in a cave to get out of there. And when he came back days later, all the goats had been steamed to perfection, and birria was born. Now, I don't know if that's true, but it's an incredible story, so let's assume that it is.
Okay, God bless volcanic eruptions for bringing such a delicious food to
is this us? Yeah, okay, that's our food.
On that note.
just edit it so I get up and leave in the middle of what he's saying. So, the way they're presenting in here, we got the plate of the meat and the consomme. We even got extra consomme in here. Tortillas, we're just gonna be grabbing. Don't forget the limes, forget the cilantro and the onion.
I like the kind of DIY approach.
Yeah.
I think that's fun. So you got your tacos here.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of like, we have a spoon, but I think the dip and grab is probably the move, you know. I'm glad they gave us plenty of napkins.
I'm so stoked, dude. I'm so stoked. And of course, I'm just gonna pour some on here because why not? Yo!
Jesus
oh my
Christ.
God, it's so hot. Oh, whoops.
You've got a bit overeager there, man.
Yeah. Here I go.
Oh God, it's like falling apart. Alright, I gotta get stuck in, man. What am I doing? I'm making a mess of this already.
How incredible is this?
It's not a clean eat. Do not do this on a first date.
What I love.
Alright, all packed up, ready to go. Biggest takeaway from the UK is box of Harris chocolates. Yeah, can't wait to dig into this. So, plan is one last meal here in the UK. Haven't had fish and chips yet. Found this place. It's supposed to be one of the best places in London. It's about over an hour away by walking. This is what I've been doing. Like on top of workouts, just been walking everywhere because I've been eating nonstop. And before heading out, a big thank you and shout out to the sponsor of this video, Athletic Greens. Again, every single day, my typical routine, usually go for a run, hit the gym, come back empty stomach. There's the first thing I put in there. And
Why try to do anything? Isn't it somehow? Just saying. What are you gonna say?
Again, every single day, my typical routine, usually go for a run, hit the gym, come back, empty stomach. There's the first thing I put in there. And I told you guys before, I used to travel with over a dozen bottles of vitamins. Now, scoop of this in the travel bottle, 8 to 12 ounces of water, shake it up, and drink. And when I was traveling with the mini bottles of vitamins, it was just so messy. Like some bottles would run out before the other. Sometimes I lose track of which one I took, how many I took. But now with one scoop or one travel pack of HE1, I get 75 vitamins and minerals, probiotics, whole foods sourced superfoods. It's just a really convenient way to stay healthy. Also, HE1 always follows the latest research. They go beyond third-party testing to make sure whatever they're giving you, you're getting the highest quality and the best nutritional daily habits on the planet. And with your box, you get a pack, travel energy, and just such a great product. So if you want to give this a try, go to my link down below. You'll get a year's supply of performance every single day. Oh no. Oh, that scared me. Someone is opening it. Best restaurant in London, TripAdvisor. I am so excited for this. I'm pretty sure they gave us a whole fish. Oh my gosh. This is a giant piece of fish. Holy moly. This is the haddock. And this is the cod. They're both ginormous piece of fish. I mean, just exceeded my wildest imaginations. I mean, I've had fish and chips maybe a handful of times in my life. I've never seen a fish this ginormous before. And look at these chips. Beautifully golden, crispy, ginormous as well. On the condiments, there's mayo, there's ketchup, 2 types of vinegar, and of course, tartar sauce. Dip the chips in the vinegar. I got the 2 most popular fish. One is the haddock and one is the cod. It's so lightly battered. Oh my gosh. This is about at least 1.5 pounds of fish alone.
You know Dad? Oh, good. You know, it's on the couch.
Look how light the outside shell is. The fish inside, it's just glistening. Little mayonnaise. That is 100% the lightest piece of fried fish I ever put in my mouth. Any lighter, this fish would be flying out of the waters. Look at this. Flaky, beautiful, giant piece of fish. And again, the batter, such a thin little layer surrounding that delicate meat. And when you take a bite, I wish my microphone was better so it can pick up that subtle crunch more. Oh my god, feels like the fish just came out of the water. That's how fresh it is. And it's such a simply delicious dish. You taste the natural sweetness of the fish. It is not overly greasy, it's not overly anything. It's just simply perfect. Now for the piece of haddock, like literally this looks like a whole side of fish. Again, golden crust, flaky meat, glistening in the light. It's a tad sweeter than the cod. I think I like this one best. Mix in some of that malt vinegar on both the chips and the fish. A little acid to balance out the fry. Even though everything is fried, the whole thing is going down so light. And really, this place doesn't try to do too much. It doesn't try to really over season the batter. It's just a classic mixture of fresh fish and be able to give it the lightest, crunchiest golden shell on the outside. Fantastic last meal here in the UK.
Yes.
So awesome.
Yes. Sorry for so long.
Just got back. Had to ride a bike back because.
Hey everyone, hope you're having an amazing day. It's Mark Queens. I'm in Boston, Massachusetts, but today we're driving a little bit outside of the city to a place called Essex, where they actually invented deep fried clams. Chubby's original fried clams. And not only are we going to try their deep fried clams, which have been served for over 100 years, but they have everything from the sea deep fried possible that you can imagine. They are masters of deep fried seafood. We're gonna order this gigantic fisherman's platter. That might be the biggest mountain of friedness that I've ever seen on one single tray. And I'm gonna share all of the seafood with you, all of the fried clams with you, coming up right now in this video. It has to be one of the most historical, one of the greatest institution restaurants in all of Massachusetts. We came mostly for the fried clams. They invented the fried clams. Tell you all about that, and steamed clams. But just walking up, you'll see that they have lobsters on the outside. Jeffrey was just mentioning that you can get a live lobster, they'll boil it here, and then you take it inside. But inside is where you get the clams.
Correct.
Woodman's.
Woodman's in Essex. Let's do this.
In the rough.
In the rough.
I love it.
It's not in the smooth.
No, it's a destination. Iconic. It's another landmark of a New England restaurant. Chubby's original fried clams. That's exactly what we came for, the Chubby's original. Oh man, immediately open the doors and there's this poof of deep fried cloud. A cloud of deep friedness just hits your nostrils. It smells so good. You know they know how to deep fry some things here. It was in 1916, I believe, when Chubby Woodman, he started off originally, I believe, selling potato chips. He deep fried potato chips, and he also had. I'm in Guatemala City in Central.
I'm not really eating this, man. I'm serious. I'm not even that hungry. You're really not hungry. I'm so ungrateful. Oh, I should just show something else. Yeah, actually, or something. It's on Sunday, you know, here, easy. That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Conquer the most iconic British foods that every first-timer must try. I have recruited a trio of seasoned Londoners who are going to show me the ropes. Our first guide is Tom, a fellow YouTuber and London taxi driver who knows every nook and cranny of this city. If there's anyone who can steer us to the ultimate English breakfast, it's this guy who spends his days driving hungry Londoners to their favorite spots. Tom, we're starting with E. Polici, London's best full English.
This is it. It's been here since 1900. This is what it's all about.
My name's Nevio Pellicci.
First thing is, I'd love to know the history of E. Pellicci. Tell us about it.
It was started by my grandparents, come over from Tuscany in Italy. My dad was actually born upstairs in 1925. They were Italian immigrants, so they come over with nothing. Started working for the guy who owned the business, and after about 3 or 4 years, he went back to Italy, and it's been in our family since then. We've actually owned the cafe. We've just been part of the community for that long.
You guys have been voted, many publications, the best full English in London.
Yeah.
How did that come to be such a specialty here?
I think we've just been doing it for so long, and we've sort of...
So we've got a few dips here. This one, mango chutney. Getting any mango flavors from that?
I am getting mango flavors, and that is so good.
Yeah, this is probably my favorite one.
Wow.
Yeah, it will vary slightly depending on the curry house, but normally you're getting a mango chutney, a yogurt cream-based sauce, like a raita of some kind, and then usually a spicy option as well. Haven't actually tried that one yet. How spicy are we looking?
Not very spicy, but enough spice to let you know it's there. Right?
I love this. This was always the one where, like, if you came for a family meal and you had a curry, your parents would be shouting at you at this point to not fill up on. That we did for burgers, we were trying to give you like a cultural overview.
Yeah.
And maybe like while some of the spots were great and historic, they might not have been contenders for the actual best burger in London. Yeah. Whereas this time, I'm bringing our A game. I really think we can prove to you that British burgers, it's the gold standard.
Yeah, I knew that.
I'm a London local, and I think that's some of the best food in the world. I've invited my friend Joe Avella over from the US to teach him how we do things slightly differently over here. We'll be visiting the best rated burger spot, my personal favourite, and a wild card all in one day, to see if we can find London's best burger. This is Food Tours. Our first stop of the day, Honest Burgers.
So what is it about this place that makes these burgers so honest?
I think the reviews kind of speak for themselves.
Oh, yeah?
On TripAdvisor, I believe, if you search best burger in London, 7 of the top 20 are Honest Burger locations. They place a lot of emphasis on finding good quality ingredients. It's all like locally sourced British beef. They have beers from London breweries.
Fantastic. Sounds very Londony.
It is.
And that's what we're doing here. So I would love to try the burgers and get one of these beers, man.
We need to try just like the cheeseburger.
Get a cheeseburger?
Which I think here is just the Honest, which is an honest beef, smoked bacon, cheddar, red onion relish, pickles, and lettuce.
Perfect.
And then we need to try one of their specials. What we could do is try their new smashed burger, which happens to just be right here.
Get out of here. Yeah, let's do the smash. That sounds good. I want to do the Honest, the regular. It's got bacon, cheddar, fantastic, and then a smashed. Smash that bad boy up. Oh, nice.
That's great.
I love that. It smells like. I smell rosemary.
Smells good. There is. So the rosemary fries are like a bit of an honest burger thing. You get the cheddar as well. It's like a stronger kind of smell. Caramelized red onion going on.
Caramelized red onion. That I'm not used to. I dig it. Here we go.
Juicy. Good.
Oh, this. Oh man. Yeah. Yes. Are you kidding me? Oh my God, dude.
You may need one of these.
Holy wow.
It's a juicy burger.
That is fantastic. Oh my God. And these onions, like, yo, that's the secret weapon.
Good sweetness.
Is that common?
Well, I'd say in like the sort of more upmarket burger chains.
I don't want to touch the fries because I don't want to waste valuable stomach space.
Very fair. That's really high praise because the fries are good as well.
Yeah, like, and the bacon is fatty, so it's like softer and like, and the grease of it kind of like works with the burger. This thing is incredible. Oh my God! Have you guys had this before? Have you guys seen it before? This place is amazing, right?
Do you see why they are dominating the charts on TripAdvisor?
They should rename it the Honest Burger charts, and then just basically the name of a place that is an Honest Burger. That's a lot easier. Like, oh, this is great.
That's some high praise. It's a really good burger.
This is the one to beat. It's the one to beat.
Do you get the quality of the beef is there?
The quality of everything is really good.
Quality.
Everything, the meat, the cheese, the bacon, the onion, everything together just works so perfectly. This thing's freaking fantastic.
Really
Are you kidding me? Like everyone's looking at me. I'm sorry.
I think so. With the thicker burger, as we're saying, it's important. I think that you can customize how you want it cooked. Because my problem with some thick burgers is that if they are thick and also well done, then it becomes very dense, very dry, very chewy. This is juicy as hell.
Yeah, this is like a light medium.
I know LA is expensive, but so is London. If you ordered this exact dish with the fries, with the burger in LA, what would you be expecting to pay for that? What would you be happy to pay for that?
I think I could see this costing like $25. This is like standalone, high quality restaurant level. Like, yeah, this was in LA. Like, lines out the door, huge hype. People, every celebrity would go just to get that gram shot of like, look, I'm here. This place would kill in LA. What up? What up? What up?
Oh, new bug in the minute with smash. Got the brown butter mayo.
There you go. It's a brown butter mayo.
Brown butter mayo, he says. That sounds delicious.
This looks like a quintessential smash burger.
This is good,
This
man.
looks really well done.
Yeah.
What's underneath here?
Is there any... Oh, there's some onions and pickles.
All right, I'll try. I'll have this with the pickles.
Smash burgers are always best while they're like fresh out the grill.
Yeah, well, this guy's on top of you with the camera. Just step back so I can eat. What are you doing?
He's taking his time. All right.
Ready?
I'm so ready. Let's go, man. I'm excited to try this mayo.
Have you had the smash burger before?
No, never. This is new.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, that's the butter. The butter's like
Yeah, this thing's
dripping
good,
off of
man.
this. Goodness me.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's so good. Is this better than the first one? This is like really good.
That's real good, man.
That's really good.
That is so buttery.
Yeah, and crispy. And with the cheese and that, what do you say, like a brown butter or whatever?
Brown butter mayo.
Oh my god.
Anything with brown butter in it. My god, so good. I will say, your extra pickles kind of making this for me.
It's crazy how good that is. It's like ridiculous how good that is.
So obviously, smash burgers are pretty popular in...
Very popular. Yeah, I gotta say, very popular.
Oh yeah. Here you go. One of these schools, 31000. It's on an arc. It's taking ages. Finally, that's a lot. I was like, we didn't watch this. Where's John 4? Oh, that's right where the board is.
Pretty popular in.
Very popular. Yeah, I gotta say, very popular in LA. There's been a smash burger renaissance, if you will.
Yeah.
They're popping up everywhere. A lot of good contenders.
How does this compare?
Right up there with them.
Wow.
This is fantastic. This would kill in LA. This is so good. This might be one of the best smash burgers I've ever had.
Wow.
Better than I thought it was gonna be. I mean, I got like the two ones.
Spoon.
I'm seeing on this menu you get cod. Thing.
Give me some first impressions. A comparison. We'll stick to the classics. As a tourist. Good. And I came really has some of the best food, the experts pick, and a wild card all in one day. See if we find London's best fish and chips. This is Food Tours. Our first stop of the day, Poppy's. Well, so this is Poppy's. We're in their Soho location.
Yeah.
They've got a few locations scattered around London, so it is kind of like a chain, but also very highly reviewed.
Yeah, I noticed on the menu, National Fish and Chips Awards winner.
There you go.
So I'm seeing on this menu you get cod or haddock. What's the difference?
Cod tends to be like a little bit meatier. Haddock I think is kind of like a flatter fish in general, so it ends up being a bit more crispy when you eat it. It's kind of personal preference. I grew up in the south where we tend to go for cod. I think haddock's a little bit more popular up north, but it's really up to you. There are other fish.
Yo, I'm seeing skate, I'm seeing rock, I'm seeing soleil or sole. What is it?
So.
Sole? Well, apparently fillet is fillet. So I don't know how you guys are pronouncing anything.
I feel like we've got to go for the traditional side, which is the mushy peas.
Oh, peas.
Have
I
you
like
had mushy peas before?
No, I hate peas.
Okay, well this is going to be fun then. And I also, over there, a jar of pickled eggs has caught my eye.
Not happening. Not happening right now.
When in Rome.
Nope, we're not in Rome. We're in London, and I'm not eating pickled anything.
Okay.
Pickled egg. What is that?
It's an egg that you boil and then put in vinegar.
Too early to get a beer?
Yes, categorically. Spiffing fish and chips.
Spiffing. Spiffing. What does that mean? He said spiffing. Is that so you say spiffing for what?
I mean, I wouldn't
No.
say spiffing, but it's like an old school thing.
No.
Oh, terribly spiffing fish and chips.
Right here, mates. Cheerio.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. Give me some first impressions. You've got the haddock, I have the cod. What do you
Looks
think?
incredible. Fries are just how I like them. Thick enough to look crispy. I will say, it's more of a UK thing. Gotta salt it, guys. Come on. You got an American here. Everything has to taste like insanity.
Are you going to be tempted by any vinegar?
So you put in the fish and the chips.
You might see it more used on the chips rather than the fish. Some people will just dump it all over.
Also, their own little carrying case for the tartar sauce.
Tartar sauce. Are you a tartar
I feel
sauce
like
fan?
yeah, I feel like in America they just like dump it on there and you dip it or whatever. Why? In the jar seems like it'd be harder to put it on there. Ketchup?
A little ketchup. I personally wouldn't, but personal preference.
I personally would. Yeah, it looks good, everybody.
It does look good.
I got halibut?
Haddock.
Haddock.
Haddock. Cheers.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm responding probably the most favorably to the crispiness. And I think the crispy outside to fish ratio for this specifically is really good.
Good. This fish is like so flaky. It
Yeah.
like melts in your mouth almost.
This fish, I could easily eat this on its own without the tartar sauce. I won't, but the fish is fantastic. And I want to try a little bit of
Yeah,
yours.
we've got to swap some fish here.
Wait, I think I changed my mind.
Yeah.
Before I was like, oh, I like how this has the more crispy stuff.
Are you a cod
The
guy now?
meteor, that was really good.
Mhm.
That was really good.
I kind of prefer that one, you know. I think we might have ordered wrong.
Okay, let's go.
We're swapping over.
There you go.
Nice.
Oh man,
Good job.
this is fantastic.
See, I love the crispy batter. That's maybe my favourite part of the fish and chips. But you're saying you quite like the sort of the meat in that.
The fish, I mean, the cod is cooked perfectly. I think that is what does it. This is what is like difficult about doing this work. Is like I could kill this,
Destroy this immediately. Yeah.
but we have 3 more.
We've got to pace ourselves. We need to talk about the mushy peas. You said you're not a peas guy in general.
No, but I don't. Mushy peas aren't really a thing in the United States, though.
So these probably are slightly different to the peas you're used to eating. These are actually marrow fat peas. So these are like larger peas.
I mean, it looks like poorly made pea soup. Like someone made it and they didn't add enough water.
They forgot to blend it.
So I don't like peas normally. I think they're weird. I never like the taste. I mean, it wasn't as bad as I thought. It's the mushiness actually helps with the consistency of it, but yeah.
Pretty
It doesn't taste like refried beans, but it's kind of close.
Right.
Right?
I got that kind of, yeah. Maybe, yeah, just now you kind of get like maybe some fish, maybe even a chip in there.
I'm doing everything.
And some peas.
I'm doing everything.
And some tartar sauce.
Just with the parsley in there too?
I think you're good without the parsley.
Okay.
Cheers. That's a really good mouthful.
Together, it's fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness.
God,
Why does that
really
work
good.
so well together? I can't believe it. Like,
That's
I
like-
thought I was just doing that for fun, but
No.
if I was like just doing this on my own, like by myself, I'd be kind of like, and I would literally like mixing everything together, like a 6-year-old, just like blah, blah, blah. Fantastic. Again, not a peas guy, but in the future, if I'm getting fish and chips somewhere in the United States, I've asked mushy peas. I bet they won't have it though. This is so good.
Mhm.
This was so good. Shall we?
I feel like a good note to end on might be these pickled eggs.
Ready? Eat the whole thing, bite the whole thing, or oh, there you go. No,
What's wrong with it for you?
hot tastes. If I had to pinpoint one thing, the taste.
The flavour. We brought you around on mushy peas, so I think like 1 out of 2 is not bad.
Yeah, mushy. Okay, fine. Mushy peas are better. Yeah. So you go to a place, they got a big jar of pickled things in there, and you're just gonna get it. You're not worried about how it was handled, how long it's been there.
The vinegar's taking care of all that. You're fine.
They're taking care of what?
All that.
What? It's like it's fishing it out with his bare hands. I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah. Vinegar's taking care of it. So good.
I'm not getting. Okay, vinegar's taking care of it. Look, dude, I could easily eat this whole thing and have a fantastic rest of my day. We got more places to go to, so
We do. Save some room. Let's go to the next spot.
let's do it. Come later, that guy. All right.
Teasing your taste buds. Joe, what did he call you?
Call me a yank. I mean, is that an insult? I don't know.
Yeah, kind of.
Oh, fantastic. All right.
All right, Joe. Welcome to the Golden Chippy.
Love it. Love to see it.
Good vibe in here.
Yeah, I really like the vibe in here. It's actually pretty cool. I know we're normally getting a cod. Anything else in here you want to try?
Yeah, we haven't got a place yet, so we can maybe go for a place.
Yeah, that works. What about sides? Anything?
I think what we might go for this time is a battered sausage.
Battered sausage.
Have you had a battered sausage
I
before?
definitely haven't. I mean, is it like a corn dog?
You take like a good pork British sausage, batter it, fry it, serve it. It's great. Maybe some curry sauce.
Dude, I love the curry sauce. It's
Yeah, it's crazy. Oh, you change it, Mark, Dad. If you want something there, man, you change it. I'm just gonna change it. Let's see, yes, HR. Yes, HR.
This is FC25. With tactics inspired by the greatest minds of the game, more hypermotion from last year's most memorable matches, and new playstyles.
Sorry, Chubb doing this. Hang on. Need to find it. Yes, this is really tries. Here you go. Here you go, guys. That's it. Where's the reaction? This is 25 trial.
Football is nothing without five-a-side.
FC25 brings the most social way to play every game mode for the first time ever.
Introducing Rush, five-a-side matches for the game this year. Breno and Danilo, take it away.
Rush 5v5 is something completely new to the FC franchise.
5v5 has everything that 11v11 has to offer, but on a smaller pitch.
It's a new way to play your favorite modes in FC.
While gameplay will feel the same as any match in FC25, there are some notable differences that make Rush special. Each match starts with a new kickoff experience that sees players rushing towards the halfway line to see who can claim possession.
And to accommodate the smaller pitch, we have changed the offside rules so that a player can only be offside in the attacking third. There are no red cards in Rush. When a serious foul happens, blue cards are issued, resulting in a temporary suspension from the pitch. If the opposition scores, the offending player will return to the pitch faster.
We learned a lot from past small-sided game modes, which helped shape the design and feel of Rush. Weaker matches,
Mania. Take it. Just say Jimmy Boy. Okay, what was in take it? Let's see, watch this.
Weaker matches, zero long-term fatigue, and a clock that counts down to the final whistle.
Okay.
In the case of a draw, matches go to golden goal, followed by a new kind of 101 penalty shootout.
Nike has designed a new custom stadium just for Rush in Ultimate Team and clubs. We'll have more on that later this summer. Matchday feels very different from other experiences in FC, with new broadcast overlays, cinematic intros, and new commentary from Fernando Palomo.
And we're underway here.
We mentioned this earlier, but Rush is something you can play across every game mode, in clubs, Ultimate Team, and career.
In Ultimate Team, bring in a player from your club and you control the player for the entire match, which makes the experience feel much more personal.
It's the perfect complement to the intensity of Rivals and Champs, and you can continue to earn rewards for your Ultimate Team squad. Progression in Clubs Rush is all about playing as a team as well, prioritizing winning games over individual performances. Every win contributes a victory point to your club's tally and improves your individual Rush rank, taking you one step closer to exciting seasonal rewards.
Rush is integrated into Youth Academy in Manager Career, all centered around small-sided Rush games that allow players to have more control over Youth Academy development, taking the traditional skill games training we've had in FC to something more fun to play and more adaptable.
The best and possibly most frustrating part of the beautiful game is communication. During the match, you can send quick messages and reactions to your teammates in real time, or use the right stick to signal to your teammates where you want to go.
Okay, that's it. Everything that you need to know about Rush.
I don't know about the rest of you, but I am ready to play this right now. Welcome back to the world's game. Now, what will you do for the club?
Whoa.
This is F25. With tactics inspired by the greatest minds of the game, more hypermotion from last year's most memorable matches, and new playstyles. Everything you need to win for the club. Introducing FCIQ, a complete overhaul of the game's tactical system where team tactics, player roles, and in-game smart tactics give you more control over how your team moves and plays than ever before.
Success in FC is no longer just about putting in the best player at a position. It's about putting in the right player for the system you want to run.
With FCIQ, team tactics have been modernized at both ends of the pitch, and your teammates are smarter both on and off the ball.
Something we're excited about this year is that FCIQ can be used to easily emulate a favorite manager's tactics. Say, for example, instead of a traditional 4-4-2 that might feel static or disorganized, you can set up your team in a more fluid, balanced style that might alternate between a 4-3-3 and a 4-2-3-1, something close to what you might see under Ancelotti at Madrid.
As you can see, Real Madrid have dominated possession.
That is truly special.
We realized we can't just update team tactics to make the game feel authentic. It's also down to players being used appropriately in the system.
That's why we're excited to bring player roles to FC. We built an out-of-game AI model in order to help identify which player roles fit players in FC. Picking the proper role means you can unleash players in entirely new ways, and each role can have multiple focuses.
A plus or a plus plus means that the player is either accomplished or world-class in that specific player role. That means it's up to you to assign the proper role that fits the player and your strategy.
To give you a sense of how your team will play, you can check your players' activity maps, detailed descriptions of each player's role, a dynamic summary of your tactic, and even how your team looks with and without the ball.
And when you need it,
you can share it out in the
career relating to transfers, scouting, and the youth academy, meaning squad building and development goes way beyond just the
tactics to choose player roles for the team.
These tactics influence AI behaviors, which in the past have been a challenge for clubs.
Every sense, which means if it's in the game, it's in our game. We've used volumetric capture to source even more real-world moments and bring them into FC. We have real movements, real goals, real styles of play, and of course, real celebrations across over 19,000. And
I'll see what you know. Oh, no, that's it. This is the Charles. I've seen it
Should you buy EA Sports FC 25 Standard Edition or Ultimate Edition? Standard Edition is releasing on Friday the 27th of September and it will set you back £69.99. Starting off, you get career mode benefits. None of these are really that special. The icons is pretty cool because that is a new thing in player career mode, but I'm sure there's going to be ways to get access to that even without pre-ordering. Similar with Pro Clubs, it might just save you a tiny bit of time, but it's nothing too crazy. And in Ultimate Team, all you get is 2 loans, each for 10 games. One of them is Jude Bellingham, and the other one is going to be one of the random ambassadors. So it might be Griezmann, Cole Palmer, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Foden, those type of players. I recommend this option for people that want the game right from the start, usually because they are going to be playing Ultimate Team, but they don't necessarily want to spend loads of money. There are some deals around Christmas time if you are willing to wait. Ultimate Edition is releasing a full week earlier on Friday the 20th of September, but it does come at a cost. It is £30 more expensive at £99.99. As well as all of the things we mentioned for Standard Edition, you will be getting more benefits as well. One of those EA have listed as double points in Rush, but I think this is just going to be completely meaningless, so you can ignore it. But because you're playing the game 1 week earlier, you will have some unique Rush objectives, so this could be decent, maybe some packs, some coins, which is very useful in Ultimate Team when you are getting started. And also, you're going to be able to have a head start before everyone else, obviously, with just the normal season pass. And this has now been changed, so it's across all modes. But again, if you're a big player of Ultimate Team, there's definitely going to be Ultimate Team rewards in here, and they are very helpful early on in the game. As well as this, you will be getting a player evolution slot, and importantly, 4,600 FIFA points. These are very handy. You get them right at the start on the 20th, so you'll be able to open up packs. And if you're into trading, this is a great way to kick you off. Now, if you pre-order Ultimate Edition before the 20th of August, you will be getting some very nice rewards. One of these is a bit misleading in my opinion from EA. It is actually a reward for EA FC 24, which makes absolutely no sense. Great of the game, you'll get a hero or an icon, but this is just a little bit misleading. I think people might get caught out by this. It's not really valuable at all because nobody's going to be playing EA FC 24. But the useful thing is going to be that you get a hero card, and you will be getting this on the first day. Now, it is an origin hero, so it's probably going to be very low rated, but then it will actually upgrade to a prime version in November. So that is one of the very good pre-order rewards if you do get a chance to order before the 20th of August. Comment which one you'll be going with.
Can I try and get old edition for SC25 then? If GS6 is next year? I have to pre-order before August 20 though to get the heroes, okay? So can I do it before 20 August or do I just wait till September? It's not for another month, so I can wait. I can wait to do the EA Play trial and get an audition about the heroes. Because, well, if you want both versions, get an old edition. If you want the standard edition, get the PS5 version. But I'm saying that for Darcy, he's gonna get both versions anyway. Old edition. Doesn't really matter. I'm saying for my PS5 day when I get back. If finally clear the dust, I'm gonna get an EA Play trial of the game. I still have early access, so I just have a little bit of early access, not full early access, like so no early access, like position. Just do it before it's 20, Dad. I've got 3 weeks to think about it. I should pre-order now or pre-order later. And then otherwise, then to build up towards EA Play, you get $1 free trial of EA Play, and some sales, and then EA Sports SC is to be playable on the EA Play trial day. Doing that. It's us to set up. EA Play trial, Dad. EA Play trial SC25. Done? You only get standards anyway. Well, you only do that both versions. Xbox One, Xbox Series S, and that stuff. That's all sorts of PlayStation. PlayStation and PS4, PS5. And like it says, so that's alright. So just do what it is, so you need it. Yeah, PS5. Shame. Very shame. Anyway, what was that? Hang on, I'm so straight quickly. So, this size. See what's next. See on the Discord site. Okay, again, sorry, man. Jimmy, I'm trying to send a message. Now. When I pre-order SC, should I get ultimate or standard? Yeah, check Discord, Jimmy. Jimmy, get in VC now, mate. Go in VC. This is not even on. It's not even hooked in. It's not even on either. Yeah, it's hooked in. So I'll just check it in now. Jimmy. And do Discord? Yes. Yes, please. Join VC. So just join VC. I'm the car, mate. Do anything. I do live VC once, so I'll be streaming to see. Do other stuff. So that's probably best. I reckon alternate is better value if you want both versions. And standard is cheap. It's cheaper. Keep in mind there is also gameplay trial to get through as well. What's the trailers? Let's then find out. And what I'm asking. What's in VC? So doing? Hang on.